What's up, my fellow yarn bombers? It is I, the Crafty Crocheter, and so today I thought I would show y'all how to make the I-cord. Now, I first heard of I-cords in knitting, but I've recently heard about I-cords in crocheting as a result of one of my viewers on my recent live stream saying you should try using an I-cord versus a chain to start like a blanket project or any type of project that results in textile. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I work the I-cord. Now, you're going to need basically a crochet hook at any size you want, and for this demonstration I'm using a size H or 5.0 millimeter hook, and this is from Yarnology from Hobby Lobby. And I'm also just using some yarn, and then let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to do first, create your slip knot, and you can work your slip knot however you like. And after you get your slip knot done, you're going to go ahead and chain 3. And then after you get your 3 chains done, skip the first chain from hook and go into the second chain and pull the yarn over and pull your yarn through that loop, but do not do anything else after that. Then go into your 3rd chain from hook, your final chain. And then go ahead and yarn over, pull through that loop. So you'll have 3 loops on your hook. So the next thing you're going to do is, it's a little tricky, so be mindful of your tension and pay attention to these 2 loops here. So what you're going to do is you're going to carefully remove these 2 loops here off your hook and secure them and pinch them with your finger so you don't lose them. So then you're going to go ahead, take your working yarn and yarn over and pull through this loop, the loop that was on your hook. Then you're going to go insert your hook back into that second loop and yarn over and pull the yarn through that loop. Then go insert your hook into the last loop and then yarn over, pull through that loop. And then you're basically going to repeat this until you get to the desired length you want. So I'll do another one with you. So take these 2 loops off your hook carefully and secure them with your thumb and forefinger, then yarn over and pull through that loop to the loop that was on your hook. Then take your hook, go into that second loop, yarn over, pull through that loop, and then go into the final 3rd loop, yarn over, pull through that. And as you work this, it's going to become more of a rope. It'll close in on itself. So I'll do a couple more with you. So go ahead, take these 2 loops here, remove them from the hook, and secure them with your your thumb and forefinger, and then yarn over and then pull through this loop. And insert your hook into that second loop, yarn over, pull through that loop, then into the final loop, yarn over and pull through that loop. And you see how that is forming into a rope? So I'll do another one with you. Remove these 2 loops off your hook and then carefully remove them from the hook and then secure them with your thumb and forefinger so you don't lose them. Then yarn over and then pull your yarn through that loop, through this loop that was on the hook. Then take your hook, go into that second loop, yarn over, pull through that loop, and insert your hook into the final loop, yarn over, pull through that loop. And then you're going to keep doing this until you get to the desired length you want. I'll do a couple more. See, and then I secure that with my finger. Mind your attention too. You don't want to lose these loops. And it's okay if at first it comes apart. This comes with practice. And so I'm just going to stop here. So say this is the desired length you want. So to finish it off, you're just going to yarn over and then just pull through the yarn through all 3 of these loops like you would do a half double crochet. Again, you can finesse that through if you need to, and then you just go ahead and you just bind it off. I'll get my scissors and just pull through, and that is your I-cord. And that is how you work the I-cord. So thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. and each other.